From blonde bombshells to Buddhist soulmates, Richard Gere's dating history is a ride through Hollywood glamour and spiritual connection. Buckle up as we explore the loves and losses of this iconic leading man. So let's begin. Richard Gere and Dawn Steele had a brief relationship that began around 1975. At the time, Gere was a struggling actor, and Steele was working at Penthouse magazine. Steele briefly mentioned her relationship with Gere in her 1993 memoir, They Can Kill You, But They Can't Eat You, but didn't provide many details. Richard Gere and Penelope Milford had a connection both on and off the screen. They worked together in the 1978 film Days of Heaven, directed by Terrence Malick. In the movie, Milford portrayed Gere's sister and co-star. Their on-screen chemistry was highly appreciated, and rumors circulated about mutual attraction between them off-screen. Richard Gere and Carol Mallory had a relationship in the late 1970s. Mallory is an American author, actress, and former model who was active in the entertainment industry during the 1970s and 1980s. The relationship was relatively short-lived and is often described as a brief affair rather than a long-term commitment. In her 2009 memoir, Loving Mailer, Mallory briefly mentioned her relationship with Gere, describing him as a jewel, a shooting star. Richard Gere and socialite Sylvia Martins had a relationship that lasted from 1980 to 1982. They met during this time when Gere was already an established actor, having found success with films like American Gigolo, 1980. Their relationship was highly publicized, with paparazzi photos capturing the couple together. However, the relationship was short-lived, ending in their separation in 1982. Interestingly, Martins later married billionaire Konstantin Niarchos in 1997. Diane von Furstenberg candidly revealed her romantic connection with actor Richard Gere in her 2014 memoir, The Woman I Wanted to Be. Furstenberg has confirmed that they hooked up in the 1980s and described it as a fuck. Interestingly, this was a time when she had already crossed paths with her future husband, Barry Diller, who was then the chairman and CEO of Paramount Pictures, the studio behind Gere's movie American Gigolo. Richard Gere and Tina Chow had a brief romantic relationship in the mid-1980s. Chow was a renowned American model, jewelry designer, and fashion icon. At the time of their relationship, Chow was married to restaurateur Michael Chow, though they were known to have an open relationship. Gere reportedly introduced Chow to Tibetan Buddhism and the Dalai Lama during their time together. Tina Chow tragically passed away in 1992 due to complications from AIDS. Richard Gere and Cindy Crawford had a high-profile relationship that culminated in marriage. Crawford is a renowned American supermodel and actress who rose to fame in the 1980s and 1990s. Gere and Crawford met in 1988 at a barbecue hosted by photographer Herb Ritts. Crawford was 22 at the time, while Gere was 39. Their relationship quickly became a subject of intense media interest, given their status as two of the most recognizable celebrities of the time. The couple married on December 12, 1991, in Las Vegas. The ceremony was impromptu, with Gere using a ring made from aluminum foil. Their marriage was one of the most high-profile celebrity unions of the 1990s, with the couple frequently appearing together at red carpet events and in the media. The couple faced constant media scrutiny and rumors throughout their marriage, including speculation about Gere's sexuality and their 17-year age gap. They separated in 1995, and their divorce was finalized in 1995. The marriage lasted about 4 years. Their busy schedules and age difference reportedly contributed to their separation. However, Cindy acknowledged that Gere taught her valuable lessons, including how to be famous and how to set boundaries with fans. After their divorce, both Crawford and Gere spoke positively about each other in interviews, indicating that they remained on good terms. Richard Gere and Uma Thurman co-starred together in the 1992 thriller film Final Analysis. At the time, Thurman was in her early 20s and Gere was in his early 40s. Their on-screen dynamic is often praised, leading some to speculate about a deeper connection. Shortly after the film's release, the two were rumored to have started a romantic relationship, though they never officially confirmed it. Carey Lowell is an American actress and former model, known for her roles in films like License to Kill and the TV series Law and Order. Gere and Lowell began dating in 1995, shortly after Gere's divorce from Cindy Crawford. They welcomed their son, Homer James Jigme Gere, in 2000. After being together for several years, they married in 2002 in a private ceremony. The couple was known for keeping their relationship and family life relatively private, despite their celebrity status. They were often seen together at various public events and were considered one of Hollywood's more stable couples. Both Gere and Lowell shared an interest in Buddhism, which was reportedly a significant aspect of their relationship. In September 2013, after 11 years of marriage and 18 years together, the couple announced their separation. The divorce proceedings were lengthy and reportedly contentious, lasting for about 3 years. Their divorce was finalized in October 2016. The main issues during their divorce proceedings were said to be related to property division and custody arrangements for their son. Richard Gere and Padma Lakshmi began dating in early 2014. Shortly after Gere's divorce from his wife of 11 years, Carey Lowell, was finalized. Their relationship was described as very new and recent, and the two were just getting to know each other and just having fun at the time. However, the relationship was short-lived, as the two split up after only about 6 months of dating. A source close to the couple said they decided they would be better as friends due to their busy work schedules. Richard Gere and Alejandra Silva have a captivating and ongoing relationship that has garnered attention for its age difference and their seemingly happy marriage. They first met in the 2000s, when Silva was in her early 20s and Gere in his 50s, through her father who loaned Gere a boat. Years later, their paths crossed again in 2014, and this time, a romantic spark ignited. Gere pursued Silva actively, sending her flowers and writing her songs to win her over, despite her initial hesitation about their significant age gap of 33 years. Gere and Silva married in a private Buddhist ceremony in 2018, with Silva converting to Buddhism before the wedding. In 2019, they welcomed their first child together, a son named Alexander. Their second son was born in 2020, though his name has not been publicly revealed. Despite the large age gap, Silva has said their love story was destined and that Gere has promised her at least 20 more good years together. She has praised Gere as the most humble, sensitive, affectionate, attentive, funny, generous man she has ever met, while Gere has called her the happiest man in the universe. The couple has worked to blend their families and remain devoted to each other and their philanthropic causes, including Silva's work to combat homelessness in Spain. As of 2024, Gere and Silva remain married and continue to be involved in charitable causes together.